What's up, everybody? Okay, so we all know about that war that's going on between Israel, the U.S. and Iran, and they say there's a ceasefire. So is it on? Is it off? I don't know what's going on. It's like the tariffs. I don't know what's going on. One day it's on, one day it's off. So that's one war, and we don't know what's really going on with that. But there's another war out there that you may not be aware of that has been ongoing, and it is not going to stop. And it's probably even more devastating than that war because it can affect everyone around the world. And this war is an economic war, and this war involves China. See, right now, China, exports all types of products around the world. And what they did was because of the tariffs, they found new trading partners around the world. So they're selling more in other countries and less to America. And as a result of that, the key to this is all those trades are being done in local currencies, including the Chinese yuan. Back in the day, all these trades would have been done in dollars, but they are slowly moving away from the dollar. That is an economic war that is ongoing. Now, that's number one. Number two, another aspect of this war is central banks around the world have been buying gold by the ton instead of holding dollars. In addition, these central banks are also holding the yuan instead of US treasuries, and they're also holding other local currencies, including the euro. This is devastating for the American dollar and the US economy, and people have no idea what's going on. But basically, you can feel the effects. You see the effects every day because inflation, is higher. The purchasing power of the dollar is lower, which means prices are getting more expensive for many things we buy. So to protect ourselves, we have to be proactive. And one thing we can do is do the same thing the central banks are doing, which is buying things like precious metals. They're buying gold. We can also buy gold, but silver is another cheaper option. You can also look into getting cryptocurrency. And one of the most important things you can do now is to stock up on things you need before they get too expensive. That could be things like food. That could be things like clothes for your kids. That could be things like auto parts. Whatever you do, buy your things you need now before they get too expensive later, because this economic war is not going to stop. There is no ceasefire in an economic war.